So, have you ever wanted a pair of boots that make you feel like Mowgli and Boba Fett at the same time? Well, I think I found them, the Ridgeway Chelsea from Xero Shoes. In this video, I'm going to break down some of the specs, tell you what I like about them, what I don't like about them, who they're for, who they're not for, and how you can get yourself a pair. But before we get started, I do need to disclose that Xero Shoes sent me these free of charge, and I also have an affiliate link in the description. Using that link doesn't cost you anything more, but greatly helps the channel, as I'm actually unemployed following a layoff right now. Yep, but I'm not letting that get me down. But don't think that a pair of tester boots and a slight commission is going to impact my review. I want you to make sure that these are right for you. So I will also tell you what I dislike about these boots later in the video. Let's take a look at the specs. The Xero Shoes Ridgeway Chelsea come in either dark brown or black. The pair I have are black because I am a color coward. They have a full grain leather upper, an elastic gore ankle for quick and easy fit, and an amply lugged outsole that seems to be able to handle most styles of terrain. There is the very slightest touch of insulation in the cloth lining, a removable insole, mine is already long gone, as well as just a touch of trail foam in the insole for those walks on gravel drives. Still, they have the barefoot features that every Xero shoe has. If you're new to barefoot style footwear, that essentially means a shoe that has a wider foot-shaped toe box, a highly flexible sole that you can bend like a taco, and zero drop, meaning there's no difference from the heel height to the forefoot height. And all of these features make for a shoe that enables your body's natural biomechanics to move according to your anatomy, to better feel the ground, and to build natural foot strength rather than have them atrophy in a motion-controlled foot coffin. And even behind all of those other reasons for wearing minimalist, naturalist, barefoot-style shoes, they're also just so dang comfortable. Your feet don't really need the usual break from shoes at the end of the day because they haven't been impeded. But anyway, back to these boots specifically. So what do I like about the Xero Shoes Ridgeway Chelsea? Firstly, the versatility. You can just throw these boots on quickly as easily as house slippers. They're nice enough to wear in a dress casual environment such as the office, but you could also wear them to knock around some croquet balls around the yard. Pardon the state of my backyard, by the way. You can throw them on to get the mail, run to the store, or pair with some slacks or an occasion where your typical sneakers would look a bit tacky. And secondly, what I think I like most about these are the comfort. Most boots require a break-in period. Not these. These are wide and flexible, making them feel pre-broken in. That being said, they continue to get even more comfortable the more you wear them, as the leather begins to mold to the shape of your foot. But just because they're already foot-shaped, and there's not a ton of breaking in that needs to take place. They're also pretty good for various climates. I've worn them on warmer days and cooler days, and you can adjust them to fit the temperature based on the thickness of your socks. But seasonally, I would call these great autumn and springtime boots. And just a side note, I would recommend buying these about a size up or so from your normal athletic shoe. Doing so will allow you to wear thicker socks more comfortably. I ended up swapping mine out for a bigger size after trying a more snug fit, and I'm glad I did. Now, let's look at what I don't like about them. Firstly, the look of the leather. This could be just because I'm not a leather guy at all, but oddly enough, sometimes these don't even look like leather. With a low-slung pant cuff, it's kind of with the matte finish on the leather can almost look like rubber. I do imagine that may be just due to the new pristine nature of the leather, and as it ages and creases a bit, I could see that leather look coming through a bit. Secondly, the sizing. As I mentioned before, I'd recommend going up 1/2 or even a full size in these. This will allow you to comfortably bust out those wool socks that you've been waiting to throw your feet inside. Let's look at who the Xero Shoes Ridgeway Chelsea Boot is for, who not for, and who would actually consider buying a pair. So first, who is it for? Someone looking for a minimalist, naturalist boot that is good for everything from fall office days, Thanksgiving family portrait sessions, or even raking leaves. You could probably wear them while playing a game of catch in the yard, but I wouldn't recommend running in them. Now let's look for who they are not for. Someone wanting to hike in their office shoes. Well, while you could get away with a casual hike in these are not your backpackers by any means. They are slip-on boots, and because of that, they will always have a bit of wobble in them. That's usually fine, but once you start to cover some aggressive terrain in them, you may find yourself with some issues. Now, who should be buying these? While I think these boots are awesome, I can see where the best wearer of these may not be who buys them, but these would make a fantastic gift for that barefoot style dude in your life. For many barefoot style people, boots are not even on their radar of the kinds of footwear to buy. Boots usually represent rigid protection that isolate the foot from certain movements, but these are technically boots, but without the restrictive side. You could get the boot look, but not the boot feel, which I think makes them great gifts. But remember to size up from their sneakers for optimal comfort. And if you want to buy some, my broke self would really appreciate using that link in the description. Again, it costs you nothing but means everything to me. And if you found this video review or any of my videos helpful, please let the algorithm know I'm doing good things by hitting the like button and subscribe to see more videos like this and on various other related subjects. On the end screen, you'll see a playlist of other natural footwear reviews to help you find the perfect kicks for you, and a playlist about natural movement-related things. Until next time, here's Ken reminding you to stay kinetic.